Alrighty, we are live. Um, Welcome. I guess this is my first proper video, um, and I'm going to be just making videos and showing the process of me coding. Because me myself, I'm not really the best coder. I'll be working with ChatGPT a lot, and I'll bring you guys along the journey. So this will be a series, and what I will be doing is this news project. Um, and the whole idea is to basically pull as much information from the news as possible, apply some natural language processing on it, and then from there dig out any insights that could be used for trading. Insights such as sentiment analysis, topic analysis, and then we'll kind of see how all of this evolves over time to see if we can make any good trades or at least help our trades with this news information. So I've gone ahead and outlined did a little bit of work before that but anyway, so stage one is we're going to try to get news data initially from Reddit as well. So there's this Reddit API that calls the top 100 posts every day. So we're going to be using that along with a bunch of RSS feeds, which are basically news. It's just basically news that we can pull and see how is the market moving. So this is a website, FeedSpot, that kind of shows you, at least for this one, this is the top 100 cryptocurrency related RSS feeds. And the nice thing with RSS feeds is that it updates and we can scrape this very efficiently using Python. So let's get started. So this is an XML file. So let's just say I have an RSS feed, XML format. Write me Python code to extract it from the web and turn it into a data frame. So actually, I kind of do want to write a function. So we're going to import pandas, we're going to import requests. Pretty sure we're going to need that library. XML tree et. Extract the data. So actually, let's go ahead and make a Jupyter notebook file, IPYNB, just because it makes it easier to kind of see what we're doing. Can you make a function out of this? So let's get the function, and we're gonna actually go ahead and get this first one, the Cointelegraph one. Let's see. We're gonna access this. Oh, we're already on it. Cool. So this is the function. Let's just go ahead and copy this. I'm just gonna take my dependencies and write them separately. Let me just see if I have all the libraries installed. Should be. Let's get rid of this commenting. I mean, I'm just doing it for myself, so I guess I'm not really gonna require any documentation there. Let's make this a little bit bigger. So what are we doing here? So we're gonna request get RSS URL. This is something that we'll be providing down here. XML content, good. All right, let's just give this a go. So I'm gonna put this one in here. And let me just make this a separate cell. Let's run this. So let's see if this works. Perfect. So actually, that's the beauty with the Jupyter notebook, is that you can just write df without having to print it, and you get a beautiful data frame over here. I got this Visual Code extension called Data Wrangler, so you can just go ahead and view the data in a less messy way. It's kind of, you can see more of the data. So what we're pulling here is the link. We're pulling the date, and then the description. What is in the description? So this is the title, but I'm not really getting the description. I'm gonna fix up the code. Let's copy it from here. This is the description column. When pulled, can you remove the extra around it? Install the beautiful soup library. I really don't like working with this, but maybe it should work. I mean, if we just do this, I'm just curious what we get, and we put the URL in here. Let's see, and then the response. What is it doing here in the function? XML content, respond content. Parse the XML document. Okay, I really don't know what I'm doing here. Let me just go back to this. I mean, fuck it, let's give it a try. Oops. So I'm just gonna take this, put it in here. Don't need this anymore. I'm gonna have to import Beautiful Soup as well, of course. Import. What does it know it? Beautiful Soup.4. There we go. And then now this should work. Perfect. So now we have this /n. So I guess what we can do, description is equal to description.string.replace, and we're going to replace this with a blank. Let's update this function. And the why doesn't this work? Okay, I'm just gonna use good old ChatGPT here. Why does the function not work when I put the string.replace function? You're trying to call the string replacement directly on the description string, but string replaces a method of Python strings, not part of the string class like in some other program. Therefore, you should call it directly on the string variable without the okay. Description.replace. So this is what we have to put, I guess. Description.replace without the string. Not sure why, but it works. Perfect. Now look at this. Clean data. And we got the dates. But this is not date time. Pretty sure. We can double check this by saying df dot, what is it called? Date. Publication date. Yeah, the publication date dot dtype. Actually, let's just do tf.dtypes, which is an object. So we're gonna take this over here, and this is the output for the date, include in the function to convert this into date time. And let's see where it puts it into the date util. So this is another, yeah, let's go ahead and install this. And requirement already satisfied. Perfect, we already have it installed. I have a lot of shit installed. Cool. So we're gonna import this into here, run that, and we're gonna have to update the function as well. But where does it add it? Publication date, convert the publication date to date time. So this comes right after the initial 3 lines. Publication date. Can we just paste it in here? And theoretically it should work. Cool, this looks like daytime. Let's just double check it. Perfect, look at that. Okay, so this is one of the sources done. And now what I want to do is basically make a giant data frame. But I also want a source column in here. How do we do that? Well, for item this and this and this, we're gonna do source, and then this is going to be equal to the RSS URL. Perfect, now we have that. We have the link. We don't really need the link. Kind of, I mean, why not? Let's keep it for now. So I'm just gonna organize this code a little bit. Let's name this pull news function, mainly for RSS, because Reddit then has a whole nother process behind it, because you would use the API, and I would have to look at the code for that, because you also need API keys, you know, your secret keys and all that. Okay, cool, so we have this. Now we're gonna have to replicate this. I'm gonna write a function. So make a loop. I mean, this we could even do ourselves, right? So if we all news sources, and I mean this list will be increased. I mean, as I said, we have 100, and the whole point of this project is to get as much news data as possible. Like, we're just gonna vomit as much as we can into this model. So let's go back to Mr. GPT, make a loop to go through all of the news sources and append into the same data frame. These are all of the links. Let's paste them in here. Oh, that's annoying. I don't want it to go give me the whole point, the whole code again.